Well, Anastasia is an R&B pop singer-songwriter born in Toronto and raised in Montreal and Gaspé. So she had begun her developing of her vocal and piano performance skills at the young age of 3, and she's joining us this morning. Thanks for being here bright and early.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's a cold one, but you were saying we're winning because
Yes.
it's much colder in Montreal than it is here.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about your music. That's why you're in the Maritimes in Atlantic
Right.
Canada. So tell me, where did your love for singing really start to develop? I know you've been singing since you were 3.
So I've actually been playing piano since I was 3. And that's where I'd say the passion for music began. My parents kind of just threw me in.
Okay, yeah.
I really did develop a love for it at that young age.
Yeah.
And then, went on to perform in choirs and bands throughout elementary and high school. And at the age of 16, I was actually scouted to perform as part of the American Honors Performance Series.
Gosh.
Which, gave me the opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall. And I was actually the very first Quebec teen to ever have that honor. And it was at that point when I think I really realized that singing was something that I wanted to do professionally.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just went up from there.
It's unbelievable, the opportunities. For
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm
And
so lucky.
your EP, what was the inspiration behind that?
I have always been a writer.
Okay, yeah.
So that started with poetry, I'd say, and then eventually, with the piano and the writing,
Yeah.
it's like, let me just try and
Okay.
combine the two. So yeah, I mean, I have a wide range of musical influences. I grew up listening to a lot of jazz at home, like Aretha Franklin was a big one, of course. And then the Caribbean music as well, because I'm of Caribbean heritage, Jamaican, Bahamas. So yeah, growing up in Gaspé, Montreal, that's all that I was hearing, and I really used that as influences in my writing. So when you hear my EP, you'll hear like the Caribbean soca influences,
Ooh, so nice.
and thank you, and
Yeah.
then R&B pop stuff as well, a little bit of jazz. So.
It's a nice mix.
Definitely, definitely. And that was, my goal was to create something that is unique, where you hear it on the radio and you know that
It's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love that. And you just shot your music video. Okay.
Right.
So not that long ago, what was that experience like being on set and seeing that all come to life?
It was absolutely unbelievable.
Okay.
I had a great team, a great director, Andrew Valentine, and he just really did an amazing job at bringing the vision to life.
Right.
It was an amazing experience, like one of the highlights of my career, I'd say, at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun on set for sure. There were a lot of dance rehearsals with a great choreographer too, Cedric Vitello. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What's it like to watch it back?
It's very surreal because when you're there on the day, in the moment, everyone's really focused. Like, yes, we have fun, but you're there to do a job. So when I watch it back, I'm just like, oh my God, this actually happened.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And what would you say is the part that you enjoy most about your job?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to pick any one aspect. Yeah. I feel really lucky that I'm able to do what it is that I love. So performing, songwriting, all of the, filming for the music video.
Yeah.
I just love it all, so.
And you're filming for the music video. Did it help that you are also an actress? You've appeared on multiple TV shows, like Scandal even, like that is super cool.
Yeah, no, it definitely did.
Okay.
After my undergraduate degree, I went on to do a 2-year conservatory program in New York and Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And so there I trained in musical theater, but I also got a lot of the acting on camera training.
So amazing.
So yeah, that was an amazing learning experience and has definitely come in handy for sure.
Would you say what is easier, or maybe they're about the same, appearing on film and acting, or would it be performing on stage?
I'd say they're very different.
Okay,
which is, that's something that I've come to discover.
Okay.
When you're acting on camera, like on television and film, you have to be a little bit more reserved, I guess, and smaller in your actions, whereas in theater, it's all about the projection and like, being big and grand. So I like them both.
And how much do you love being up on stage performing and singing?
So much.
Yeah.
It's like such a dream come true.
Oh.
Yeah, because I remember, growing up singing in the shower.
That's where I put on the best concerts of my life.
Exactly. See, you and me both.
We get
still,
it.
to this day. But yeah, that's how it started, and I always dreamed of, doing some of the things that now I can say I've actually done, and it's just unbelievable.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I can feel your passion. It's
Thank you.
just so nice. I love it. And you're going to be back a little later to perform for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't go anywhere. There's more CTV Morning Live coming up just after the short break, including some music from Anastasia.